I mean, dang.
This is the East. I mean, this is
Milwaukee, dude.
This is
That's
what's
all I
so
gotta
frustrating about the East is, I mean, you can chalk it up. Okay, there's two perspectives to take. One is that there's a lot of parity. This is great. Maybe it's not as bad a conference as we thought, but I'm not buying into that. I just think that any team is bad enough to lose on any night. I mean, this is the East. It's frustrating.
I mean, yeah, but, well, to some extent, I agree with what you're saying. You know, they're top to bottom. That conference isn't as strong as the
terrible.
West, right?
It's terrible.
But I mean,
it's been terrible for years. Yeah, you'll have the top team who will win a championship, every few years, or even string a few of them together. But overall, when is the last time you've looked at the Eastern Conference and said, damn, that is a tough conference? When?
It's been a while. It's been a
20
long
years?
while. I don't know about that long.
I mean, seriously.
I think back when the Detroit Pistons were coming out of it was a pretty tough conference.
I mean, not when...
you had the Celtics. You had the Pistons.
Yeah, that was top-heavy, though. Top-heavy. Just like now, it's top-heavy. When's the last time you've looked at the Eastern Conference and honestly said you look at the West, and I understand the West, and it's been this way in the West for decades too, where all the teams are so good and everyone's jockeying for those playoff spots. But the East, it seems like every single year for the past 15, 20 years, under 500 teams are making the playoffs. That's inexcusable. To me, that is inexcusable.
I'm with you there.
Why, though? Why is it like this? You would think it'd be just the opposite.
Why? If I had that answer, the NBA could give me a call. I mean, I don't know. I think there's the haves and the have-nots in that league. Poor draft choice, selections by some of the teams that are perennially in the lottery out of that. And, it's hard to say, bad free agents moves. I don't know. But I don't have an answer why they're not getting better.
And we're not going to answer it right now, obviously.
Why not?
I understand luck of the draw.
Don't ask a question you don't know the answer to.
I mean, it's so frustrating. I understand luck of the draw, but if it's something's luck of the draw, that's going to even out, or at least it's not going to be dominant to one side for so long. It's been this way as long as I can remember. The East is not a good conference. Why does this keep happening? You would think at some point it would at least even out a little bit, but it seems to be getting worse and worse every year.
Yeah, well, it's
frustrating.
Free agency and poor draft picks. That's what you have to, account for. And also, sort of, if you're a franchise in the East, and this is sort of a, devil's advocate, but maybe you'll never win, right? If you're an owner and you're worried about profit margin, maybe you'll never win the NBA title. And I don't think like this, but I'm sure some owners do. Maybe you'll never win.
I think most owners think this
But
way.
you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money to make the playoffs and make the money.
Exactly.
So why?
So maybe that's it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the business model has worked out for them because playoffs, when you get to the playoffs, it does equal more profit, a lot more profit, even if it's one round.
Right.
So maybe that's their business model. Maybe they're not looking to win a championship.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't have the answer. I wish I did.
So it's frustrating to me, though, because as a Jazz fan, we're stuck in the West, which is crazy hard.
We'd have been like the 5th seed or the 6th seed.
And I guarantee you, and there's no way to prove this, so I know I'm right. I guarantee you the Jazz would have put up a hell of a lot better fight against Cleveland than Boston did.
They put a good fight up.
Nah.
You didn't watch any of it. I did.
I know.
They put a damn good fight up, man.
They got swept, bro.
And so did the Pelicans. And the Pelicans led 3 of the games going into the third and fourth
Game
quarter.
1, 113-100. Game 2, 99-91. Game 3, 103-95. Game 4, 101-93. So let's see.
And imagine if
all of them were 8 points or more.
Imagine, as you know, where you're fouling down the stretch.
No, I understand.
Okay.
I get
so
it.
take 6 to 8 points
and I
off
didn't
that.
see it. And honestly, I've just been looking at the numbers.
Right.
But I still think the Jazz would have put up a better fight than Boston. There's no doubt in my mind.